Hey, you're back! So, are things gonna work out with the prisoners or what? You know, you could just ask Richard directly. Of course, he's all kingy and stuff now, so that might be kinda tough.
Asbel Lant, His Majesty requires your presence in the throne room at once.
Thank you. I'll be right there. This might be about the prisoners. I'll be back in a bit.
So after getting our asses handed to us by Richard's uncle, and him stabbing his uncle, quite satisfying I must say, now we're gonna be doing stuff right here, and yeah, even Sophie realizes it. If it wasn't obvious enough, you know something's up. Freaking Pascal, she's just like, who gives a shit? Sure, he'll understand once you talk things over. Screw politics. Screw the environment, I want beef. Oh, god damn it. Wait, what was that from, though? I think it was like this one dub of the of Avatar The Last Airbender on Newgrounds. I remember that. I think it was from Tomamoto or something like that. Can't remember the name, but all I remember is just all like Aang was talking about saving the environment, and then Katara with a deep-ass voice, screw the environment, I want beef. I don't even know. I'm just hiding the fact that shit's gonna go down.
The punishment for those knights who sided against His Majesty has been decided. In his infinite mercy, the king has chosen to forego their execution. Instead, the commanders will be stripped of their rank and titles and expelled from service.
Asbel, I summoned you here for a different reason. I have reached a decision regarding the current situation in Lant.
You have?
Earlier, we informed you that the Stradan military has occupied Lant's Crius mines. Because of this, our country's supply of Crius is nearly exhausted. If this continues, it will be a serious blow to our country's economy and the lives of our citizens. Such thoughts are deeply painful to His Majesty, and so he has decided to take immediate action.
What kind of action?
We will invade Lant.
What? You can't! You'll initiate an all-out war with Strata! And the people of Lant will be caught in the middle!
We have sent numerous messages to the Stratans ordering their withdrawal, but they continue to cower behind their meaningless alliance with Archduke Cedric. We have also heard rumors that the people of Lant wish to break away and join Strata permanently. That is nothing less than high treason against His Majesty and his kingdom.
I cannot forgive those who turn against me. We will drive Strata and all who support her from my lands.
You can't be serious!
With that in mind, Asbel, His Majesty has chosen you to command the invasion force.
Me?
This is a chance to both redeem your honor and reclaim your homeland. Be grateful that His Majesty has elected to be so generous, and serve him well.
You asked me to fight against my own brother? And my own people?
Tread carefully, Asbel Lant. I rule this country now. Would you defy your own king?
Richard. Your Majesty. Will you at least send me to Lant as an envoy?
Do you really think you can convince Strata to leave? As I remember, their commander is your brother, and the very man who drove you out in the first place.
Do not expect a different outcome just because you're related. Blood breeds hate as well as love. You need look no further than my late uncle to see this. You are no different. Your brother has forced you to this position, and you hate him for it.
I haven't given up on repairing my relationship with my brother. Please, I beg you, give me one chance. I will convince my brother to enter negotiations.
Very well. If this is your wish, I will give you the chance.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, time is short. You are to leave for Lant without delay.
I understand.
Your Majesty, is this wise?
He's such a kind man. It's the trait I love most in him.
You're not helping with the shipping, sir.
I must take good care of him.
Okay, you are making it extremely, painfully obvious that something is wrong. I don't even have to say anything, but oh god damn it, man. Jesus Christ on a stick, Richard. Really? You really had to do the freaking crazy looking laugh and the smile like that? And the eyes? I don't know.
Sheria,
What is it?
is it true that the people of Lant want to secede from Windor and join Strata?
Well, I did hear a few people suggest something like that.
Sheria, you have to listen to me. Our homeland is about to become a war zone. Richard is planning to invade Lant.
No!
I'm going back to Lant. I have to convince Hubert to enter negotiations.
Well, I can't just sit around here. I'm coming with you.
Mind if I tag along as well?
Captain Malik?
Had you not interceded with Richard, the other knights and I would have been executed. I owe you a great debt, and this is a way to repay it.
It'll be an honor to have you at our side. Thank you, Captain Malik.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm not a captain of anything anymore.
You'll always be Captain Malik to me.
Asbel.
I think we're ready. Let's head for Lant.
Damn right. So along with everyone else, we also got Malik. So of course, just like he joined us when we were in the Orland Woods, if I remember correctly, now we can actually have him fighting permanently. It feels all sorts of nice, and we actually got him a couple titles too. Prisoner of War, once lost to Asbel and was held prisoner by Richard's army, and dismissed Captain. Dismissed Captain. A former instructor who was stripped of his rank, they still call him Captain though. And damn right, if you see, Prisoner of War actually gives him his first mystic art. So let's get that on him, because why the hell not? It even has a crazy sound. It has a cool sounding title too, Calamity Rondo. How often do you hear those two words in the same freaking title for something? Calamity Rondo. The only thing I've ever heard Rondo in was like Castlevania, Dracula, or Devil's Castle Dracula X Rondo of Blood. I mean, just that title alone, if it works for Castlevania, it can work for a Mystic Art. Along with Calamity. I can only imagine what it's like, too. Anyway, I believe there's an inn right here, and I don't think it was this. Nope, it's just a residence. Actually, I never really checked the residences here. Mainly because I always got distracted by the main stuff. Hey, look at you, what are you jumping about? Knights are the people that protect the king, right? So then what's a coup? You don't want to know. Oh, hello there, your timing is perfect. Made far too much pie, though, so I need to get rid of some of these ingredients. Help yourself. Hey, free pie! Sheets. Hope they make something neat to commemorate the new king. Well, he is kind of the descendant of the king that was here before the guy killed the guy, and then he became king, and I don't even know what the hell I'm even trying to explain right now. Anyway, let's go looking into the lower city, because I know there was like a freaking, I want to make sure there was this one request inside the inn here that may or may not have been missable. I may have already missed it, honestly. Don't take my word for it. Either that or it's not accessible at this point in time. Let's go see. So, view the requests. Windor's military history. And a Knight Academy Cadet. Oh yeah, and the Royal Knight's documents here, too. And a bronze scabbard. Ooh, decaying fang, too. Let's get these in there. And there we go. Look at that. Calamity Rondo of Blood. I don't know. So, the Royal Knight's documents. And look at that. None other than Victoria. And Windor's military history. And textbook somewhere on my way back from Lant. I'll have to find it or I failed the test. Well, that's your fault. You lost it in the first place, sir. But if I remember correctly, the knight documents that Victoria was looking for, it's at the bar. That much I kind of remember. Don't take my word for it, though. Let's see how my mixer's doing right now. While I had the chance, and look at that, more apples. I think I can make more of the apple gels, too. Let's go a-drinking, because why the hell not? And, yep, it is. Look at that. Documents found at the bar in Corona. Let's drink some Coronas. And, hello. Hey, don't stare at me like that. You're making me nervous. Well, then why are you dressed like that? It's not my fault people call me by my title. So what if I spend a lot of gold in the shops? So, yep, another hint right there. Tipster. When you spend a lot of money in shops, then you get tipster titles. It's just one letter away from being a hipster. Thank God it's not, though. Anyway, kind of nudged the desk, the freaking chair that my microphone is on right now. Anyway, let's go turning in this right here. Oh, wait. Better make sure everyone has a title that's not going to get mastered when I freaking do this. I'll get that on my own right there. Neophyte Smith. And Paralysis Proof. Slayer. Fencer. Nope. Wait a minute. Nightmare. Ah! Let's get that on Asbel. I forgot to switch to the other guys. Critical Hitter. Yeah, we'll get that on you later, Sophie. What's another one that you could use right now? Combat Trainee. Gossip Fan. None of these have, like, important skills, unless I'm not reading them correctly. Some of them seem random, too. You know what? Screw it. We'll give her Combat Trainee, and I forgot to switch over to with the R1 and R1. Yeah, that'll do for now. Screw it. No, I don't want to charge the mixer. There we go, the request, and hello, Royal Knights documents. So you're the one who fulfilled my request. I appreciate it. Oh, of course. But, if I may... Go on, out with it. Well, it's just unlike you to misplace something so important. Someone's feeling cocky today. Cock. What? No, ma'am, I didn't mean cock. Keep looking at that body. It's fine, I was done with them anyway. Reassignment, huh? That's right. You're being transferred? I already was. Surely you haven't forgotten about my involvement when you fought the Royal Guard. Back in Barona Castle. You got it. Frankly, it's a miracle I was able to return to teaching. I'm glad it worked out. So, Malik? Yes? Why haven't you come back? That could be difficult, and besides, I have some tasks I need to see through with my companions. I see. Alright, that's enough. You can leave me alone now. Yes, ma'am. Always running off somewhere. Ma'am? I told you to get out of here! Just remember this, Asbel. You're my pupil as well. Don't let me down. Yes, ma'am, Cock. Anyway... Teacher's Pet. So yeah, that gets a title for Asbel. Oh, hello there, young lady. I'm what you might call a gabber. What can I say? I love to chat. Here, let me tell you a story. Started my journey in Strata. You know Strata, right? Big country, lots of sand? Sure you do. Well, this story begins there. I keep a travel diary where I go, so the details are still all fresh. Day 1, the morning of my 20th birthday. A fine morning. The sun is up, the sky is still there, there's, wind. So I suddenly realized I've been wasting my life, you know? Here I am, 20 years old, and I don't even have a husband. Heck, I just dumped my boyfriend, so I don't have a man, period. But that meant I was free to travel the world. Oh, but don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I was doing this out of desperation. I have standards. Oh, God, no! No! The pencil, a really nice one, too, but I was sure what I needed, which is normal. I mean, really wants new on a trip. But I went out and found a giant shop that sells everything under the sun, maybe a few things in the shade, too. You should check it out after you're in Charlotte, by the way. Seriously, don't miss it. In fact, if you got a girlfriend, you might find a nice gift for her there. And back on top, I decided to ask an employee for help on what to bring, so I went up to the clerk and started talking to my man, and he taught me on you got one hot female girl. Finally, I screamed to my inner self, that man of my dreams, and that was the end of day 1. God, no, game, were you really doing me this? Are you sure? Why not? Most people have already walked out by this point. So yeah, I was so flustered, I don't remember how I got home, but the next thing I knew it was the next day. Oh, but not anything happened, not with Mr. Hot Tamale, I mean, don't get the wrong idea, you. Anyway, yes, day 2 found me sitting in my room, surrounded by all sides of items I purchased the day before. I think I just bought whatever he pointed. I mean, can you blame me? He was so hot. In the end, I spent 19,000 gold. 19,000 gold! How can that even happen? In the blink of an eye, like half my travel budget was gone. Poof! Just like that. Needless to say, I was bummed beyond belief, but that wasn't even the worst part. Game, you don't have to keep reminding me. My parents came into my room, saw all the crazy stuff about, and forbade me to leave on my trip. I haven't actually told them I was going on a trip, mind you, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, they grabbed all my new stuff and took it back with me with me in tow. Can you believe that? Mr. Hot Tamale was right there! I almost died in a figurative way. You want to know what happened next with the trip and all that? You know what? I don't really want to talk about it. Game! Why would you do this to me? Oh god, all I was curious because she was wearing nothing but a top. You know what? I'm kind of winded now. All I've been doing is all this side stuff before we actually make our way back to launch. But anyway, I think we're done for now. May as well make our way there. And on our way there, we may as well keep a lookout for that one request item too. Because that gives us a lot of SP. Why the hell not? And he said he lost it on the way to launch. I might either be still here inside of Barona, or it might be at launch itself, or on the way to launch. So I might want to keep a lookout. I think there was something over here, like a treasure of sorts. But don't take my word for it, just take my word for it when we do find it. Alrighty then. Alright, good. And more pie sheets. Why can't someone just give us pie? Unless they expect us to make it. But then again, making pie isn't really as easy as making pie, so yeah, that's a problem there. Like hell I want to be wasting my time cooking. Like freaking hell. So anyway, the Port to Barona, Grailside Port, straight to the Port to Barona. Oh god, I feel so winded from that one chick talking. Why does she talk? And of course I had to make it seem as if she's freaking talking like crazy. Or rather she was getting flustered as fuck and talking all quick and stuff. Wonder if that's gonna come out in the recording. Oh man, I should make her voice high-pitched just for shits and giggles. Then again, nah. Ugh. Feeling gassy.
Captain, what are you doing out here?
Just thinking back on my old life as a knight. On all the lives I've saved and taken. It's quite a tally.
I'm sure it is.
I'm only now realizing that being a knight means taking more lives than saving them. Lives are more than numbers, of course. But many who I killed were fighting only to save someone else. And if I atone for my sins by protecting those whom they sought to save, it'll undoubtedly bring misfortune down on another. Such a vicious cycle. I wonder if we'll ever break free.
Do you think it's even possible?
Who knows?
Any sign of it? Any sign of it at all? Yeah, no, not yet. Yeah, I kind of doubted it would be at the ports, because, yeah, anyway. See the Royal Victory Parade earlier? Man, that was something. I'm just kind of keeping my eye out for anything that could be used as a freaking request item. Hey, look at that, and we could actually use the Turtles transport too if we wanted to. But, you know what, I might want to buy some of these. And charge my old mixer, because why the hell not? Oh wait, I meant to go to Turtles Transport. And you can transport to Grailside whenever the fuck you want. So if you want to do some request items, or requests over there, that's an easier way instead of having to travel on foot. So keep that in mind. Alright, I gotta keep my eyes peeled for anything that glimmers and shines and stuff. Because that might be the request item. More likely than not. Might want to go off the beaten path too while I'm at it. I mean, there's the cows right here. Maybe you got distracted by the cows. And again, maybe not. Oh wait! I see something right there. You can't hide it, you son of a bitch. A nameless seed, alright. Not exactly what I was looking for, but hey, I'll take it. So, where to go? Where to go? And where to find this glimmering thingy-mabobber? Wait. Oh wait, never mind. I thought I saw something shining right there. I'm sorry if I'm getting all distracted by shiny stuff, but hey, gotta make sure I get that item. I mean, come on, it's like over 2,000 SP if I remember things correctly. That's pretty damn worth it in my opinion. It seems like it anyway. And while we're at it, let's get some milk. And where to go? Where to go? Oh yeah, and I think I missed like a landmark in the past, but screw it. More apples. And a seashell. Oh right, I was freaking popping out seashells too. I forgot why though. Maybe I'll remember it later. So keep looking on the eyes for the shiny. Who knows, man? Hey, look.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Jesus.
Did we get carried away?
Kind of. Then again, we are pretty over leveled for this sort of thing. So, where's the shiny? I must have the shiny. Where's the fife? Give me the fife. Hey, look at that. We actually walked into this without getting a freaking cutscene. So, thank God for that. Maybe it's somewhere in here. Oh, look at that bread. And there's this guy right here. Oh, hello there. Are you all on a trip? Not today. I don't mean to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice your book. What's this? Oh, it's not mine. I just found it here and decided to take a look. It's called Windor's Military History. Hey, isn't that the textbook we used at the Knight Academy? Oh, a cadet, is it? Are they making full knights so young these days? No, not quite. I mean, I did study hard, but... Hold a moment. Are you? Oh, so you finally remember me. Hey, Mally. Mally? Could you please not call me that, sir? You know this man, Captain? He's the former head instructor of the Knight Academy. He helped me get my start as a teacher. Really? And don't you forget it, kiddo. He's certainly spry for such an old-timer. How very kind of you to notice. So what are you doing in this place, sir? I heard you left on a long journey some time ago. Yes, that's true. Running into you here is just a happy coincidence. So, why do you call him Mally? Asbel, I don't think we need to... Oh, that'd be a nickname he earned after he became an instructor. You know, I just made that one little mistake. Wow, he's treating the captain like a little kid. Look, just never mind. It's hard to look cool in front of your students, isn't it? It's kind of hard to imagine how you must have been back in those days, Captain. So, what were your grades like? What's wrong, Mally? Cat got your tongue? I can't quite recall. Oh, but I can. Mally here didn't go through with his usual rigmarole. He went straight to being an instructor. Wait, so he never graduated from the academy? Is that even possible? In certain senses, yes. It's true Mally always excelled in the art of combat, but, well, let's just say that experience alone wasn't enough to earn him a teaching spot. Remind me again, Mally, how did you end up teaching? Your daughter recommended me, and you know it. Now can we be done with the public humiliation? You know how I dislike discussing the past. Captain, wait! That little brat never did stick around when the discussion turned into something he didn't like. What do you mean? I mean my daughter. She carried quite the torch for him back in the day. At least until he left her. Mally always been something of a lady killer, even if it's mostly by accident. But he hasn't changed a bit. Anyway, I should be on my way. Oh, but first, why don't you take this? I think it belongs to a cadet, so be sure to return it, alright? Well, there's the request item, and we learned a little something about Malik, too. Silver Hunk. Oh god, really? He remains attractive even as he takes on years. This is what they call good-looking 40-somethings. Yeah, he got some pretty good skills, for the most part. You know what? I think I am going to return this really quick. Because I think Grailside... I don't even know. Wait a minute. The Orlan report.
Do you remember what happened at Orlan Woods?
That's where I had my field training, right? I fought a monster, and that strange power emerged.
That monster is what I wanted to talk to you about. I looked into the matter further.
Did you find anything?
Unfortunately, nothing that made any sense. To be completely honest with you, I don't even know if the monster you fought was a monster at all.
What do you mean?
The samples that I took didn't match those of any known life form in the kingdom. Even our top scientists said they'd never seen anything like it.
I see. I appreciate you taking the time and looking into it.
I thought you'd press me for more information. Are you so easily satisfied?
I wouldn't say satisfied. I guess I just sort of expected that to be the outcome.
Indeed. Well, that settles that.
My new powers awakened just when that monster appeared. There must be some kind of connection.
Oh, we're not going to figure it out anytime soon. So I think with that request item, I might go back off screen right now, but then again, that seems really out of the way. You know what? Nah, screw it. I'll return it whenever I do get the chance later on. That cadet's gonna have to fail his test, apparently. That's what I'm gonna be interpreting it as anyway. So yeah, I forgot about that. Some of the request items aren't just out in the open like that. You gotta talk to certain people, usually with the people that have like that little smiley faced bubble over their head. Usually those would lead to request items or like a side quest or a mini game or something. So yeah, you do kind of have to go out of your way for certain things in here. Hey, look at that, shiny. And, holy crap, this magic carta. Forgot about those. I think I've only ever gotten 2 of them. Holy crap, really? Yep, the first 2. Look at that. So yeah, these are going to become very important coming up soon. Not like super important, but yeah, I think I might want to collect 20 of them at the very least. More sooner than I really should have right now, because yeah.